Today guys, I'll be showing you how to change your brake pads. Just brought this one, the box called Messi. Is for VW Polo and some Audi as well. I'll show you how they look like. These are the brake pads for Polo ply-out classic. These ones just change on my right hand side. You can completely see they're not completely worn, but yeah, I had to change them. I think on my left front wheel is actually starting to squeak, so just have to replace these brake pads. So before I bought this brand called Brembo, yeah, so today this thing cost about what, $490 something at Midas. So I bought there's my crate. I bought this one, rather, the brand called Messi. They're saying is an import one from Italy. So to me, brake pads is brake pads. A lot of people, they tell you it's gonna last you longer. Other ones gonna tell you some brake pads, they don't last longer. I mean, to me, it depends how you brake. Yeah, that's all that actually works, how you brake. The only difference that you get the ceramic brakes, of which is less dust on your rim. Like, actually, it's a less dust if you got the ceramic ones. And then there's also, I think it's there's other one, I don't know, steel or something that you get as well. So I'm checking up the car, but firstly I need to loosen the bolts. So just using one hand. Just want to show you that you don't really have to go to the mechanics when you have to replace your brake pads. You can actually do it yourself. I mean, it's a pretty simple job. It's nothing major. Yeah, that's all. Just gonna loosen this one, and then I'll pause this video a little bit. Alright, so the wheel is out. Just have to push it here so that I can balance in case my jack drops. So this is how it looks like. I mean, I didn't think I had to demonstrate of how to take out the wheel. Everyone knows. So from here, you loosen two bolts. This one here, and this one here as well. Only these two. Don't need to take the whole caliper out. Just these two bolts when you're changing your brake pads. So it'll be number what is it? It's number 13, and I think it's number 15 here, because you need to hold this thing from turning while you loosen this bolt here. So I'm just gonna get my number 13 and some plier just to hold it in place. So I was using these two guys because I don't have number 15 spanner. That's gonna be these two guys that I'll be using. Alright, now, so it's number 13 here. Then I need to loosen this guy. Okay, fair enough, it's loose. And I need to also loosen this one at the bottom. The easy job when you have to hold the phone on one hand and then work on the other hand. Okay, fair enough. Okay, this one is loose. Just gonna take this one out. So I just did my right hand side, so I'm just forgot to record that one, but just has to keep the video shorter. I'm just gonna loosen this one. Just gonna demonstrate on this left hand side wheel. So before you actually after you remove this caliper here, or half of this caliper, you need to also open here your brake foot. You need to open it open like that, because I'll be pushing the pistil back inside so that I can install the new brake brake pads. So I'll be pushing the pistil from here. This is a pistil. This is a pistil. So I'm going to be pushing it all the back inside so I can have a little bit more space to install the new brake pads. This one was pretty worn because I could feel that it's still starting to make some noise. I believe it's worn, so we'll see when you take it out. So I'm gonna pause this one and just take out this thing, and then I'll carry on again. Okay. All right. So I took out here this bolt here, and I took out the one from the bottom. So these are the bolts. Then the only thing, just move this caliper out like that. Then you can see your brake pads, how they look like. They actually are not completely worn, but you can see that they're starting to squeak now. It's starting to squeak. As you can see here, this is a thing. I think this is a marker. That's when the brake pads or the lining or the monitor or whatever you call it, that when the brake pads are starting to wear, this piece of this steel here, of which is this one, this part here goes all the way. This is the one that actually lets you know when your brake pads are worn, because this part, when they're completely worn, this part is gonna start to touch the disc here and make a squeaking sound. Sorry, it will make a squeaking sound. As you can see, this one was getting there, and then this one too was starting to wear, because I could feel that squeaking sound. It wasn't there yet, but I could feel it. It was starting to make quick sound. All right, so I'm gonna change this one and put the new ones that I've bought. Where are they now? Okay, I'm gonna put these new ones. These are the new ones I bought. So I just did my scooter, change the front and the back brake pads as well. So I'm just doing the car now. So yeah, brand called Messi. So I just bought this one. I mean, brake pads is brake pad to me. I mean, if you drive like a maniac, then definitely they're gonna wear more quicker. But if you a little bit more matured and then driving smooth, any brake pad gonna last you longer. So I don't believe in these stories. The only thing that I believe in, that you get the ceramic one, and then there's this steel one, of which this one make a lot of dust from your rim or your wheel. So ceramic is less dust. It's the only difference I can think of. But other than that, I mean, brake pads is brake pads. But if you are around, urban areas around town, then definitely they're gonna wear more quicker, because there's a lot of stops and goes you'll be doing. But in an open road, doing a lot of driving long distance, then brake pads are gonna last you a little bit more longer. Because these ones, I believe I changed them. I think it's about 4 years ago. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was about 4 years ago. But they're wearing funny because they don't touch all the way here. They touch half. Yeah, I think the problem is this single disc doesn't have that ventilation inside. I don't know if Focus will change this stuff for me, but yeah, I remember that I had to change this part sometime, but bought a new one from Kortwagen. But this is a single disc one. I think this one you see mostly on the city golfs and stuff. And then I had to put this one here for some reason. Was this thing was touching here. Then this one was the thinner one I can fit here to make sure it doesn't touch. So I think it has to do with this thing, or I don't know. Maybe it's bent or what, I don't know if you can bend it, but I don't know what exactly causes it to charge here, because it's very close. It's very quite close to the disc, so I had to put a single one. But on that on the right hand side, I've got the one with the ventilation inside, got little bit holes inside, so it's two barriers and then it's got little bit holes inside. It's the one that I've got on the other side. All right, so now I'm just gonna put the new brake pads, and then as I said, I had to push this piston, push it all the way inside. If I push it inside, definitely the brake pad is gonna have to shoot back there in that brake pad reservoir there. Then I have to push this guy all the way inside so I can install a new brake pads. Otherwise, two brake pads, no, they're not gonna fit on this space. It's too small, so I need to push this piston all the way to the back. Then I can install my brake pads, and then I'll be done. I have to pause this again because I'm using one hand. Okay, so I put the piston back inside. You can see that my brake fluid here, it's actually on the limit now. I mean, it's completely full. It has passed the maxed sign there. So it's completely up now. So I'm going to need to drain this off after I install my brake pads, and just to so that I can have it right there to the max. So this is the all extra brake fluid that I'm going to use on this bike, because I'm a little bit short. When I change my front brake pads, I mean, I've opened here on the bike, and then I lost a little bit more, so just gonna do a top up that side with that extra brake fluid, and then wasting it just to open here, and then some air comes in, and then you have to pump your brakes now and then. So I don't have to do that, so I'm just gonna have to suck that brake fluid, that small little brake fluid out off from that reservoir, and then use it on the bike. Okay, so I push my piston back in. As you can see, it gives me more room now. There's plenty of room now. So then how to install the new shoes or new brake pads? Okay, then you just slide this thing in like that, like so. Okay, and the other one, there you go. Just helping those guys which actually have to pay those mechanics every now and then to change simple stuff like this, brake pads. I mean, come on, are you a real guy or what? Okay, so just push them in like that. There you go. So they're sitting like that. So definitely something wrong here, because you can see they don't sit all the way, they just sit half. So this means this thing here, I have to replace it sometime. This might belong to some, I don't know, for a golf, city golf or what. So I don't know, because you can see still leaving a gap there, and then they're gonna end up like this. As you can see, they will end up like this, not touching all the way, because this part, or could be this one, is too small. Then it needs to come out a little bit outer like that and cover here. So I think I have to buy another disc like this, but get that ventilated one. I think that's what I should do. But it will do for now. I mean, I've been driving it so many years like that, so nothing has happened. So just that I'm losing, just wasting, not losing, actually wasting a little bit more of my brake pads there, because they don't completely wear like normally, like fully all the way out. Like I'll show you, like this one. So this one I took out from my right hand side, the right hand wheel, front wheel. You can see this one, it's wearing all like nicely, you know, unlike this one. So definitely there's something I need to change here, because it's wasting my brake pads. I mean, I'm not getting all of it, just it's using half of my brake pads. So I think I have to change. Is that I have to change this guy, but I have to change him, so my brake pad could completely touch and stop not wearing like that, because it shouldn't be sitting in like that. It should be all the way inside. So definitely there's something I have to do here, I believe so. Maybe I need to buy another caliper like that or what, I don't know. Okay, so that's how easy it is, guys. So it's like that. There you go, simple like that. And then take this guy and then just put him back in like that. See, like so. That's it, I'm using one hand. So yeah, like that. And then just put a bolt there to hold it, and put a bolt to the bottom. You're done. Simple as that. Hopefully this will help a lot of guys. This will help a lot of guys. Yeah, so probably simple like that, gents. Then put it back, put the wheel back on, and then you're done. Simple, easy peasy. All right, so everything is tight. As you can see, this is how they should look like. Right, this is how they look like. Yeah, just I don't use this car in a lot now, so I need to spray this one, make it nice again. As you can see, yeah, that's it. So I'm done. I need to put the wheel back on. There you go. Everything is sharp. I mean, it's still like a ride. Still a sweet, clean, nice ride. Just that I don't use this car a lot. I'm using a motorbike now. Petrol's expensive, guys. You have to save where you can. So yeah, just change the front brake pads, and then that's it. I'm done. Just gonna put the wheel back on, and then maybe I'm gonna have to try to buy the rear the pads as well for the back. They call them shoes, the back the wheel shoes for the back wheels, because my starting to notice my handbrake goes all the way up. It shows that my shoes are wearing a little bit, so I'm gonna have to get the new shoes for the back. But I mean, it's not like it's quite ancient or anything like that. It's just that I'm noticing that my handbrake goes all the way to the end. But I mean, still grips nicely, nothing wrong. Can put my handbrake and push it. This car is not gonna move. So it's just that I just want to take care of it while I'm not using it that much. Okay, there you go. Okay, just putting back the wheel, and then that's it. Alright, she's good, gents. As you can see, she just needs a car wash, that's all. As you can see, the windscreen, that it's so dirty. She just needs a car wash. So there you go. My wheels are back. Just tighten them. And she drives crazy, bro. The wheels are back, and then as you press the brake, so she grips very good. So yeah, that's it, gents. By the way, this is a 2-liter GTI motor, the import one. So this thing drives like sick, bro. I can take TSI any time of the day with no worries. So this is my little beast, so she does good for me. So I'm done now. I'm done with my scooter. So that's for side hustle. So yeah, that's it. Thanks. Any questions, let me know. For sure I'll be able to help.